estás?
¿Estás bien y tú?
Muy bien.
¿Cómo te llamas?
My name is Nathaniel.
Yeah. Me llamo Raúl Alt.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, bro. Last time in our video, we was vlogging about ourselves, about how my brother here, I welcomed him in Rwanda. Even if we're so busy, I am a student and I have internships to attend, but I have to manage my time in order to meet my brother right here, respecting my job schedule, respecting my brother's schedule, and also the government schedule. So my brother, welcome again in our second vlog, part 2. Yeah, the part 1, you saw it, and keep liking, subscribing, and sharing the video in order to get many people motivated and inspired about many things we will talk about on our channel.
Cozy. Hey, bro, you got me on that. You got me, bro. How I was doing? Amazing.
As you see, it's too hard to learn Kinyarwanda, but little by little, we get things done. So my brother, let's keep up with our interview. So as you see, you know, this is the place. We on the top of the Kigali Public Library. On the top there is the Chocolate Cafe. That's where we are staying. We are just keeping looking. We are surrounded by the Kigali Hills, the Rwandan beautiful hills in the cleanest city of Africa. Yeah. So
how's the weather in January? Is it raining?
Yeah, it will be the
rainy season still?
Yeah,
so all this will be green. Still beautiful. Let me check and see if I can tell.
Brother, when you look at this town, what are your future plans?
Continue to invest, brother. Just like what I'm doing right now. We have to help each other so we can move forward. Getting in specifics, I would definitely like to get into the IT field and customer service. That's what I'm looking at right now, and maybe like a small store. But it's all about helping the local people first. And give them that push, because you guys' success is my success, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's good. So as you see, this is the Chocolate Cafe food. Yeah, it's nice food, clean food. Yeah,
African food.
Yeah. May God provide to those who didn't get this food. Amen.
Amen. Back. I'm a cool.
Amazing.
Good. So, what was your journey through the computer skill area, and what was your path to gain success as far as studying?
Yeah. So I told you I was in. You know how to be thirsty to reach success, like without any opportunity. I searched my own opportunities, like when you go on Google to surf, you search scholarship for young Africans, for refugees, and I had a scholarship from a German platform which gave me access to many university online free courses, and I took them, and also Google opportunities, IBM opportunities with University of Michigan, the career planning, introduction to e-learning platforms, you know, and I kept great work because, you know, I said that I need to reach success, and every way that will help me reach success, and those ways must be true ways, and I followed till I reached my focus, my goals.
So let me ask you a question. Do you know anything about coding?
Yeah, I taught myself coding. As I told you, many courses that I was taking from University of Michigan are based on web and software development. Coding is my favorite hobby. When I'm sad, I code.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, and I'm learning from this brother, by the way. Even though we're having a beautiful time, we're both learning from one another, and we're here to build Africa. And I think this is the best way to do it.
Yeah. So my big brother, what's the advice that you can give to many people who comes here in Africa to visit Africa? Because when you come to visit Africa, you help Africa to develop itself, because here in Africa we are on the lowest currency in all continents, but keep it up good work in order to keep ourselves developed. Like Visit Rwanda is making a big step in development, and I thank God that I'm in Rwanda, bro. I can't lie to you. I thank God I'm in Rwanda, and look, I met you.
Yeah.
Like the social media impact in our lives is strong, brother. So what the advice that you can give to your fellows from America or from Europe, like foreigners, what's the advice that you should give them, regardless black or white races? We're not racist. Everyone is welcome.
Welcome. So my advice to everybody would be come with a plan. Make sure you have a airtight plan. And just because this is Africa doesn't mean that you don't have people with different ulterior motives. But this is a good brother, so if you might want to contact him, he can give you all the information on every question you may need. Once again, this is the place of 1,000 hills and also 1,000 answers. So I would say come with a plan, number one. Definitely stay in front of the locals in terms of partnership and friendship. No one works for anybody. We can definitely share our skills and enjoy yourself while you're here, but don't leave without your plan being executed. That would be my advice, and that's the advice that I'm taking myself. So you might have another route, but I'm just here to tell you from my experience, and it's working so far because we're definitely making moves in the right direction.
Yeah, that's great, bro. Hope you heard everything he told you. You must come with a plan to help us develop Africa, because we're on our way of development and we are not having a plan to give up, because we are working on a never give up rule. We have to keep up with development, education, studies is the main thing. Even this COVID came, and education is like how it's started right now. We are stepping into e-learning, because if we can't go in classes like blended learning, we can go to the online learning so that everyone can get a degree through online, through researches. And I think, my brother, I have another question for you.
Okay.
So, this rule to go home at 7 p.m., does it trouble you or it helps you, because the government took that decision in order to decrease the number of infected Covid-19 cases? Does it trouble you or it fits? No problem.
That's a good question. Being that I'm from Miami, we're definitely a red state because a lot of people there refuse to wear masks. I'm blessed to be able to be in this place, and for the restrictions to save lives, like I said in the early video, I have no problem with it. Actually, I fit everything in within the curfew. Everything that the government is doing in Rwanda is to save lives. So I totally conform, and I have no issue with it at all. It makes sense, and one day it will open back up, but for right now, we have to obey the laws because it's definitely saving lives. take it from me, I'm from a red state, Miami, Florida, so for me to be here is a blessing. They could have stopped me and said, turn around, because I'm from a red state with high cases. But I was able to come in, and I wear my mask every day. I totally support it.
Yeah, that's great, bro. So, as you see here in Africa, we are working hard, but with this COVID-19, we are like pushed aside due to this COVID pandemic. But as the government, the Rwandan government, is making a big step in managing the situation, so that this COVID shall pass and we shall keep with our plans of keeping developing.
Yes.
So, do you think that you will wear a mask on when you will be back in Miami?
As always, once again, I encourage wearing a mask. That's the reason why I'm here, because you actually take another test while you're here, and then you take a test before you leave to make sure if you did have it that you don't spread it. So this is an awesome system. It works for me, and it can work for you. Just give it a chance.
Yes, that's great, that's great. So if you will implement this situation of wearing a mask in public, like in trains, public transport, public places, it will be a great issue to solve, because this pandemic won't pass before we get the vaccine yet, but we shall keep up with fighting it. I know one day it shall pass.
We came from far, still going farther, from zero to hero. That's a combination of a secret nation in the population, yeah. We came from far, still going farther, from zero to hero. That's a combination of a secret nation in the population. We say, raise up the flag and show them, tell them who we are now. Rwanda, country full of wonders. We no haters, we no losers, we the winners. What you sow is what you reap, you better know that. You gotta go, you gotta strike like a thunder, yeah.